All right, guys, Jar6, welcome back to the channel. So I got the TN4A by ThruNite. They actually sent me this flashlight along with some other flashlight to review here, you know, testing and evaluation in the channel. And I got to tell you guys, this one is a go. I like this one. Now, it is pretty bulky. I mean, it's not your basic flashlight. I mean, this thing is a handful. You guys could tell here, this is a handful. This is not an EDC light. This is not the kind of light that you're gonna put in your pocket and go to the movies. I mean, this is not the kind of light you're gonna use for it. This is gonna be the light that you could potentially put in your vehicle. You could potentially use for home defense. I mean, potentially could take camping, you know, if you go hiking, places like that where you need a lot of lumens. And again, very, very small. I mean, it's pretty, check out my hand, guys. I mean, it's right there. It's just a thick, beefy flashlight, mainly because it takes 4 AA, which is amazing because we know that AA is awesome. You know, AA batteries are good. They're very common and easy to get. Now, let me tell you something, guys. I threw this thing, I dropped it 3 times in my deck. You guys gonna see that. And it took a beating. It actually hit the deck and jumped. So threw it 3 times, still working. I mean, still working just fine. Put it on the water for about 10 minutes and it's still working. And I gotta tell you guys, that water is pretty nasty. Wait until you see it. Very, very nasty. And you guys know we've been packing. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video, but we've been packing to move, and it is a mess around here right now. So we put it under the water for about 10 minutes. It's still working. So again, guys, let's hit the table and let's take a look at some of the specs. All right, guys, so here we are at the table with the ThruNite TN4A, as you can tell right there. Check it out, guys. I mean, like I said, it's not really that big. Here's my hand. I got medium-sized hand, so it's not really that big. However, it is pretty bulky. It's like a really fat flashlight. Mainly, like I said, because it takes 4 AA batteries. So let's open it up, kind of take a look inside. So this is what you got right here. Very simple, guys. Nothing complicated. Like I said, 4 AA, very common to get, and you know, just very common flashlight. Not much more to say about that, but check out the inside. I just submerged it on the water for about 10 minutes and you can see the inside is completely dry, so that's definitely a good thing. All right, guys, so a couple of things that you're probably going to know already, you know, checking out a lot of the ThruNite's flashlight. Pretty much every single one it kind of brings something unique, but at the same time they're very similar. It definitely has different settings. I actually have 6. You're gonna have to fire, you know, actually check it out, guys. That right there is the memory setting. So essentially whatever setting you left it at, it's gonna come back to that setting. So that's definitely good. But as you turn it on, you could cycle through the settings. So you're gonna have your Firefly setting they call, then you're gonna have your low, you're gonna have your medium, and you're gonna have your high. And then actually you're gonna have a setting that is the turbo setting, which you double click. Did it way too fast, and that's when you got about 1150 lumens, and then you hit it again, and you're gonna have your strobe motion right there. So again, pretty cool, guys. Again, very simple. Just turn it on, low, medium, high, double tap it. You go to the turbo one, double tap it again, and you go to the strobe motion one. So very, very simple. All right, guys, so just like the other ThruNite lights that you're seeing here in the channel, it's pretty tough, built really very, very well. You got some checkering up here, which gives you a pretty good traction. You got this marking, so lines, I don't know, serrations, whatever we're gonna call this up here, which again, it kind of gives you a good traction. If your hands are sweaty, wet, whatever, you're still gonna maintain that really nice tractions because of the settings, because of the checkering, because of the serrations, or whatever we're gonna call that. So again, it gives you a really good traction, and at the same time, you could deploy the light pretty nice, guys. Like if you hold it like this, you see the switch right there. So it deploys really nice. In the back, you're gonna have this hole right here for a lanyard, which I gotta tell you is extremely small, like very, very small. So putting a lanyard through that is probably gonna be a little bit difficult, but hey, it's doable. All right, guys, lastly, like I said in many of the other videos, the packing is just amazing. Again, it's gonna come with the carrier. like I just opened up. It's not going to come with battery, but it's going to come with this AA carrier. It's already inside the flashlight, and it's also going to come with a lanyard. So again, guys, the lanyard is going to be nice for a lot of the kids, and even us. You know, sometimes we tend to drop things. You know, having that lanyard attached to your hand is actually nice, and it's going to come with the carrier. And this carrier is not the type of carrier that I would use, but again, it's not a horrible carrier. Again, you guys can see how it looks. It does protect the flashlight. It does have a belt loop. You can put it through your belt, and it does have this ring right here, which you could, you know, attach it or tie it up to something. Again, it's not the kind of carrier that I enjoy or that I like, but it's gonna work. You know, some of you guys that don't care, this is definitely not something that is gonna stop me from purchasing this light. All right, guys, so definitely let me know what you think down in the comments. So far, I like it. To me, this is a pretty good light. It's working very, very good. You know, I like it. For the price, for about $55, I think it's a pretty good deal. So again, we will continue to do more videos. We will continue to do any updates. If something happened, I will definitely let you guys know. But overall, for the price and the beating that it just took here in my backyard, I think it's a pretty good light. Let me know what you think down in the comments. As always, if you like this type of videos, click like, subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and God is in control.